So today we're going to be doing Python for and while loops. So there's two types of loops: loop-de loops, all kinds of fun loops. Not like the earrings, like those hoops. These are loops. So we have a for loop and a while loop. So I'm going to go into the for loop first, I think, and then we'll do the while loop. So really quick there, just making it pretty easy. So starting off, we're going to go with the while loop. So we're not going to need to import anything for these. This is already like included in the Python language. So first off, we're going to create a list. That's the word, a list. So we're going to create a list called beautiful numbers. Beautiful numbers. And then I'm going to kind of describe as I go along, because it's the easiest way just to show you. Beautiful numbers, and then there's our list brackets. And what should we do? We'll do 1, every number up until 5. So, 2, 3, 4, oh no. I'm a very slow typer, I apologize. And 5, there we go. So, what we have there is beautiful numbers as a list. Give us our print function here. And what this is going to do is it's just going to print the list. Just like that in a little box. So we have the list, it prints it. But what if you want to print everything like separately, like in a separate line? Really easy way to do that is through a loop. So we're going to do, this is going to be the for loop here. So for num in beautiful numbers print number. Alright, so what's going on here? We're going to get rid of this first. So this is really easy. The concept itself is easy. It might get a little complicated. Well, we'll get a little complicated as you write like bigger, massive scripts, but for now, honestly, right now, it's super easy. So we have our beautiful numbers here. This is our list of 5 numbers. We're gonna make it all just one, just to make it easy. So, and then we have our loop here, our for loop. So for new object, which is number, in beautiful numbers, print that new object. So what this loop is gonna do is it's gonna iterate, and for each iterate, it's going to print that number on a new line, new line, and new line. So, gonna save it again. Watch it in action here. Bam. So right here down is where it's at. Lost my words there. Is where it's at. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's printing a little bit differently now, and it's really cool. So you can do that. You can add anything into the for loop. So something else you can do that's really, I use this a lot in my code, is sometimes I'll declare a number outside. We don't want to use a variable twice. We'll do new number. I don't know what my spelling is. Oh my god, new number? Yeah, new number equals 0. So add that. And then before the print we'll add new number is equal to new number plus 1. We'll do plus 2. Plus 2. Excuse me. And we'll make it really fun. We'll do some string formatting. So print the old number is string formatting. The new number is string formatting again. Dot format. We're gonna do number and new number. So that's all in the parentheses. Alright, so what I have here, again I'm going to explain this because I just added a lot right there. So I have new number. First of all, we have beautiful numbers up here. So we have 5 beautiful numbers. We have new number then, which is equal to 0 at first. And then for number in beautiful numbers, so 1, 2, 3, 4, all that. We're going to do that But then with the new number, we're going to add the new number. So we have two separate objects. We have new number and number, which is why we have the two string formats down there. The new number is going to add 2 to the number. So as we go through, this new number starts at 0, will become 2, and then 4, and then 6, and so on. So you'll see we'll have 1 and 2, and then 2 and 4, and just something like that. So it makes it really easy. So it's going to iterate until number right here, until beautiful numbers has exhausted all the numbers in the list right here. So watch that in action here, down in the command line. There we go. So just like that, old number is 1, new number is 2, number 2, 4, 3, 6. So just like that, it's pretty easy for loops as far as like anything like that. Obviously, like I said, they'll get way more complicated, but that's a simple for loop. A while loop, so you can use, there's a lot you can do with the while loop. So again, I'm going to declare the number. We'll start off at 0, make it, we'll start off at the year I was born. 99. Start off at 99, make it fun, make it different. So here's our while loop now. While number. And then you can get real crazy here. You can do greater than, equal to, whatever. Fun fact, whenever you do or see exclamation point equals, that's is not equal to in Python, so that's how that's written. But what we're doing here is while number is less than 300, always make sure you have your colon right there. While number is less than 300, make number equal to number plus 2, and then print we'll do string format again. This is a really easy one right there. Number, forgot the string part. There we go, number, and we'll do a cool one again, just to make it easy. Dot format number. Okay, so what's going on here? What this is going to do is it's going to declare a variable number first, and you can see it's also an integer if you're interested of the type that it is. Very important when you get into some like crazy other coding, but that's what we have here. So it's going to check. So what you're telling Python is while the number is less than 300, your new number is going to equal the number plus 2, and then we're going to print that number down here in the console so we can see. So going to save it again, recall, and just like that, it does that. So it goes all the way up here. You see that one's 301. The reason being it was 299 before, so it adds that 2 more, and it's above 301, or it's above 300, so it stops. You have to be really careful with these because you can have a true, instead it says while true, and then anything underneath. And while true can go on for literally forever, so be careful with that. What we're going to do there real quick is I'm just going to add the time module here. Show you something really fun that I like to do. Import time, and then time, we'll do sleep, and we'll add a second in between just so you can see what's going on here a little bit differently. So now it's still going to process it, but a second at a time. And you might be sitting here for a while saying that's really fucking slow. Well, it is. So what you can do is if you're tired of the script or the script's not working or you end up in a true loop, a while true loop that just won't quit, Control C, you'll get this fun little error and you'll be back able to do what you want. But if we want to go quicker, put that down to 0.5. This will accept floats as well, so right there it's a float, so we can do 0.5, 0.005, whatever. So now it's a half second in between that iteration. So you can see it's running much quicker now. And again, what this is doing while it's running, just so you can see, grabs that 99, while number, which is 99 at first, is less than 300, times sleep for half a second, add 2 to that number, and then print the number, go back up, check to see if it's less than 300. If it is, then we do it again. All this is doing, really simple for loops here. So next video, if you're still following along, just in order, I'm going to be going into the Selenium, and we're going to do some web automation, which is really awesome, so can't wait to see you there.